iDriveSoCal is brought to you by the very best auto retailers from across Southern California. When it's time for you to buy or even just kick the tires on the idea of buying, just go to iDriveSoCal.com and click on dealers. iDriveSoCal.com, click on dealers, and get connected. Now, on with the podcast.
Every 15 seconds in the nation, there is a home that is burglarized. Before you head out, make sure that you prepare your home. Don't post on social media when you're leaving for vacation. Share that content after you're home and you're there to protect your house.
Welcome to iDriveSoCal, the podcast all about mobility from the automotive capital of the United States, Southern California. Tom Smith here with Doug Shoup of the Motor Club of Southern California, a.k.a. AAA. Doug is the Senior Public Affairs Specialist and, becoming a frequent guest here on iDriveSoCal. Doug, thanks for joining me again.
Thanks for having me again, Tom.
So the topic du jour is keeping your home safe as you head out for vacation. In this case, we're in the dead of summer. So we're talking about a summer vacation, but really this applies to any vacation. Anytime you're going to be leaving home and, you plan the trip diligently, make sure you pack the swimsuits or the skis or whatever kind of trip it's going to be. And while you're thinking about going and having fun, you got to make sure that the homestead is safe and secure.
That's such a great point, Tom, because a lot of people do just as you said. They put so much thought and detail into packing the bags for the vacation. Or, if they're taking a road trip, they've done everything to their vehicle to prep the vehicle for that road trip to prevent a breakdown. But they forget simple things to protect the home while they're away. And, so
I remembered my mesquite flavored almonds and my extra caffeine soda, but I forgot to lock the side door.
But you forgot to lock the side door to the garage. I mean, it unfortunately, it happens. Across the nation, a home burglary happens every 15 seconds. I mean, it is incredible.
Every 15 seconds.
Every 15 seconds in the nation, there is a home that is burglarized. And these types of crimes tend to rise during peak travel seasons and holidays. So before you head out for Labor Day or for Thanksgiving or for the year-end holidays, which will be here before you know it, make sure that you prepare your home for when you're gone. One recent technique that we've been hearing about is that thieves will actually turn off the electricity to a house at the breaker box to check whether anyone is at home. So it's a good idea. The Auto Club suggests that
Well, that actually serves two purposes, right? If I turn the electricity off, I'm assuming, I'm not a thief, but I'm assuming, one, as you just point out, it will alert me to whether or not somebody comes out and tries to figure out what the problem is. Two, it will kill the alarm, right?
Right. So what we suggest is add a lock to that breaker box outside because, if someone can gain access to the side of the house where the box is located, put a lock on that box. Some other simple things that you want to do is walk around and close and lock every single door and window. Slide locks are recommended for those sliding glass doors. Really check those doors that you don't use that often, like the door to the garage.
What do you mean? What's a slide lock?
You can use those certain kinds of simple little things that you can get at
like
any
the broomstick handle that I put in the thing.
Dowels that can use in the sliding glass doors,
so you can't open it.
Right, and you've also got those little pins that you can use for the sliding glass doors as well.
So that's a slide lock.
Yes, exactly, and they're very affordable and really can protect you. Leave your blinds and your curtains in their normal position so your house doesn't appear empty. If possible, move expensive electronic equipment like televisions or computers out of the way from the windows. If someone's outside, I recommend going outside of the house, look in the window, and see if there's anything that could entice a crook to break in.
Sure. Get that crook's perspective, right?
Exactly.
His point of view. Or her point of view.
Or her point of view, right. You never know who's going to take that opportunity to commit a crime. Don't post on social media when you're leaving for vacation. I mean,
that's a big one, right?
It is a big one. We all want to share.
Look at me on vacation. Look at, oh my gosh, I'm 3,000 miles from home.
Exactly. Or 2 days away and I'm heading out here. Don't do that. And, a lot of people think, well, I've got so many protections and privacy settings on my Facebook, but you just never know. Right. And so just don't do it. Post after you get home those photos and share that content after you're home and you're there to protect your house. Ask a neighbor to pick up your mail or have the post office put it on hold.
Sure.
And suspend the newspaper subscription. If you still get the newspaper, suspend it while you're away as well.
If you still get the newspaper, stop wasting your money.
Well, stop, definitely stop those, because that's the thing is, these thieves will look for those newspapers in the driveway.
Sure.
They'll look for the mail piling up.
And I'm sorry, newspaper friends out there, I don't mean to cut into your business. If you get the newspaper, keep getting it if you want to. If you don't want to, then, you can pretty much get everything you need on your mobile device.
And if you get it, stop it temporarily while you're away.
And see, that's the nice thing about listening to iDriveSoCal podcast is that you can subscribe and the podcast can be delivered to your inbox, and thieves won't know whether or not you're home or on vacation.
Right.
I'm just saying.
And develop that good relationship with the friend or the neighbor, someone who can inspect your house regularly and ask them to turn on the outdoor lights at night or put your lights on a timer. That's an easy way to do it.
Those are good.
Whoever is watching your home should have a key to your car in case that it needs to be moved during an emergency. And also let them know who may be visiting your home while you're away, like a maintenance worker or perhaps pool cleaning service. Let them know so that they're aware. Just making sure that you're not also keeping spare keys hidden outside the house. Just like you wouldn't put a spare key outside of your car, you don't want to put a spare key underneath the flower pot or underneath the doormat, because thieves will search for them.
The old fake rock's not doing it anymore.
It's not going to cut it.
Was it a news story I saw about some kids? I don't think it was a news story. I think it was, what was it? It was a little documentary or something, or like some kids broke into a celebrity's house and they caught it on, it was right up here in Hollywood Hills. They caught it on closed caption. I almost want to say someone was breaking into Paris Hilton's house.
Well,
do you know this story?
We have heard of those.
And it was on, they were caught on security camera coming in numerous times. And the way they were getting in was a key under the mat on the side door.
Yeah.
And they stole like thousands of dollars of jewelry.
It's very unfortunate. And, there has been a rash we've heard about in the last year of celebrity homes that have been burglarized. And if you imagine all of the security that they have, and thieves can still get in, just imagine what they can do at your house if you don't take those preparations. And so, if possible, install a monitored alarm system in your home. And, you may be eligible for a discount on your insurance premium after the system is installed. And finally, make sure that your home insurance is updated and provides adequate coverage for any valuables in your home. If you own expensive jewelry, high-priced electronics, or other luxury goods, you may need an additional rider to your insurance policy or a floater insurance policy to be adequately covered in the event of a loss. So really make sure that before you go on vacation, you have that conversation with your insurance agent to make sure you're covered.
Think about that moving forward trip, but don't forget about the old homestead.
The old homestead. That movie we always see, Home Alone. We always see it at the holiday season. Those criminals are smarter than those guys in that movie, right? They unfortunately can get into your home. And
but Macaulay Culkin, he always gets the best of them.
He held his own. Yeah, he did. But, that's the thing is everybody's so excited, especially in the holiday season and the hustle and bustle of the holidays. But, that most wonderful time of the year can turn out to be not so wonderful if you don't take those steps to protect your home.
Yep. Doug Shoup, thank you so much, as always. Doug's the Senior Public Affairs Specialist here at the Auto Club of Southern California, also known as AAA. Doug, thanks again. For iDriveSoCal, I'm Tom Smith. Thank you for listening. Edited by Micah Palmquist. Hey there. Still wanting more iDriveSoCal content? Just go to iDriveSoCal.com. From there, you can subscribe to our podcast and newsletter. And you can connect with one of our awesome car dealer partners to get yourself a sweet new high-tech wonder on wheels. And oh yeah, we always want to hear from you. So please connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. Or if you're not a big social media-ite, you can email us suggestions for stories, people, places, or events you think we should cover. Here's the address: media@iDriveSoCal.com. That's media, MEDIA, at the letter I, drive, DRIVE, SoCal, SoCal.com. Media@iDriveSoCal.com. Thanks again for listening, and definitely reach out with whatever's on your mind.